Right guys, welcome back to another tier list video here for Fog Entertainment. This time we'll be entertaining you by doing a Rocky film tier list. We have got Rocky 1 through to 6 plus Creed 1 as well.
Creed 2.
Is Creed 2 on the list as well?
Right there.
Alright, Creed 1 and Creed 2 then, okay.
So we've got 8 movies in.
Fair enough, I can't count, I'm a dipshit, just do not listen.
4 and 4.
Don't listen to me guys, I don't know what I'm doing. So we're going to go through them left to right. And yeah, I've got a feeling there'll be one of these categories that actually won't be getting used. So, first up, it looks like it's
Rocky 1.
Rocky 1. To me, I've got to put it straight in epic. I thought it was one of the better Rocky films. Fucking Rocky, I mean, he goes from a bomb that's breaking people's fingers for $2 a fucking week, fighting Spider Rico in some shitey gym, doing dishes, and then
comes full circle, doesn't
it? he ends up getting gifted a world title shot against the champion, the man that nobody could beat, the man that people are afraid to fight. Apollo Creed. Creed's manager doesn't think that Creed should fight Rocky because he actually looks pretty promising in the training vids that he sees, and he's a lefty. And
well, but sure, I mean, that's my thing. Well, I thought black people were getting held down. Well, here he is, bigger fucking Apollo, world champion.
No one was holding him down.
1976.
No one was holding him down.
44 years ago.
I mean,
he was the oppression.
He was doing alright. Then you see Rocky training, fucking battering the meat in the butchers in the freezer, and he takes Apollo Creed and gets a draw. So I mean, obviously, great movie. Fucking next to nothing
That's
budget.
the one with both fall. Yes.
No.
Second one.
Yeah.
Right, fair enough.
Next to nothing budget. So to me, I think this movie was great. Even
I think just the fact that the guy made them all himself.
Even Stallone, you can hear him, like, see he's in the house and he's watching. Also, that scene where I think the scene's great where what's his name?
Paulie?
No, old bastard.
Mickey
comes up and says to him about everyone needs a manager, and he said he never had a manager. And Rocky's in his wee shitty flat and he's feeding his fucking fish, and then
Carlsberg.
He takes a cycle, and then basically, then after that, he chases down and he asks Mickey to be his manager. You know, seen him talking about?
Yes,
I mean, everybody should know that scene. So, that was great. I mean,
Damn it, Ryan, need you, Mickey.
Whole thing was great, fantastic. I'm putting it.
See, for a movie like in 1976
to be this good, because to me, I don't think movies really started getting good into the 80s. I couldn't tell you a movie that came out. I couldn't tell you many movies that came out in the 70s that I enjoyed. And even then, it'd be late 70s.
Ah, yes, fuck. Chainsaw Texas, whatever you call it, 174. Can't really think of anything else before that.
But even this, I mean, Rocky's sitting in his flat, or Adrian's house, or Paulie's house. They're watching like the sports scores, and it's actually Sylvester Stallone reading out the scores. Because the budget was fucked. He couldn't even have someone to narrate the fucking sports scores. I mean, see if you listen out in the background, you can hear Sylvester Stallone reading out the like fucking. Is it the hockey scores or something? I don't know. It's either hockey or some sort of
7-0 Pittsburgh.
So I mean, definitely 100%.
I know,
true.
but can you not go like the cameraman that did?
Yeah, well, I don't know. It was fucking.
But I guess he's more over than the cameraman, so I guess.
But it's not that. It's not like that's what he was going for. Here. I'm going to read out the scores. I mean,
I'm a big tough man reading it the fucking.
So definitely a classic, like, and he wrote it himself. So I mean, you know, just a great movie. Up next in this list, I believe that's
Rocky 2.
Rocky 2.
Then we've got the second one.
Alright, what do you think about Rocky 2?
Yeah, I think it's brilliant. I mean, I originally actually thought they both went down in the first one, but there's me bottling your brother.
I would put that. I think it's another epic movie.
Yeah, this one kicks off with they're both in their wheelchairs at the start.
And he's like, you ain't getting no rematch. Like,
I want a rematch.
Oh, yeah. But after a
Drink
while,
your eggs, Rocky boy.
Apollo gets called a chicken. He's not happy about it, and he's convinced that he can beat Rocky. He says he took him lightly last time, and that if he gets him again, then he'll batter him. And then Adrian gets pregnant, falls ill. Rocky kind of loses motivation, Then gives birth to the wee fucking kid.
Adrian, who's
She
dead.
says, I want you to do one thing for me, win. And then that just spurs Rocky on and he goes and ends
Ends
up getting into a massive war with Apollo Creed. And both men go down. Last round, Rocky just about beats the 10 count, becomes
Big
world
match, John.
champion.
9
And then at the
3/4.
end, I mean, is there a more iconic scene
Yo,
Then-
Adrian,
than you, Adrian? I did it.
I did it.
Where's it going?
I mean, I'd probably put it. I wouldn't.
What year did this come out? 82.
I'd probably put it on the right of Rocky, but it's still epic to me.
What year does it come out? 82.
Uh,
Fucking hell, he's firing at the movies in the. So there's a 6-year gap.
I'm not too sure. I think Rocky 3's 80. Oh, Rocky 4's 85. Is it not?
86. 84, 85 or 86.
Oh,
Height of the Cold War.
Right. Up next, we have Rocky Balboa, the 6th movie in the franchise, the last technically of the Rocky series, and to me, it's probably the weakest of the 6 Rocky
To me,
movies.
I think another thing that weighs it down, it's the fact. I mean, what is he? He's like 60 odds, and he's taking this guy who's supposedly in his prime.
Yeah, and the fact
And there's
that
2 endings where one of them he beats him, and the other one he doesn't.
But even the one he doesn't beat him, he fucking gets a split decision defeat. So one of the judges gave a 60 fucking year old the win over the fucking in prime world
I mean,
champion.
would it not have been a better ending, right? For like this guy to come out and batter him. Rocky gets like a 10-second flurry. He hits him. Rocky gets up, and then he gets hit again. That's it.
And another thing, right?
No.
I think so. And another thing, right? I remember Sylvester. I remember reading an interview where he
How did he
says,
even sign off in the match? I can't even remember. What?
I mean, I remember. I know. I mean, it's mental. He couldn't get a license to fight in Rocky 5, but they allow him to fight the world champion in Rocky 6.
What, 14 years later?
So, but I remember reading an interview where Sylvester Stallone says that for Rocky 6, Rocky Balboa, he wanted the fight scene to be as realistic as possible. So he got a real boxer, because Mason Dixon was played by what's his name? Some decent cruiserweight. In fact, I can't remember his name. Would make you think he's shite. But the guy,
Oh, yes, it was for a
he beat
I know,
this
it's
guy beat. I think this guy beat Bernard Hopkins. Anyway, this guy he was a good fighter. This guy was a world champion in real life. But to me, it's much better picking an actor and learning how to fight than picking a fighter and learn how to act. 100% all day long. To me, it's like wrestling. You know what I mean? I mean, you can teach a Hulk Hogan how to wrestle. You can't teach a.
But I guess from his point of view,
You
because
can't
he
teach a
wanted,
Johnny Gargano
he
how to be
wanted
Hulk
to make
Hogan.
it as real as possible, so therefore he picked a real fighter. He tried something different.
Yeah,
to
true. But
backfire.
I mean, I'm just looking at. Look at Rocky 3 and 4 with actors playing as fighters, and then look at Rocky 5 with fighters being actors. Because Tommy Morrison's a
True.
fighter.
True.
No, I'm not saying the reason these movies are worse is solely because the fighters were not actors. But to me, I would rather have an actor playing a boxer than a boxer trying to act. I mean, you look at the
Yes.
characters. If you take Ivan Drago, Clubber Lang, Tommy Gunn, and
The gun.
Mason Dixon. If you have to put 2 at the top and 2 at the bottom, I mean,
it's pretty.
it's
Self-explanatory.
You know what I mean? So to me, I think that's why he made a bit of a mistake. But I think Tommy Morrison had more. There was more about Tommy Morrison than Tommy Gunn than there was Mason Dixon. But
Yeah.
overall, I thought the movie was alright. I'd probably put it B. I thought it was alright.
Straight down the middle.
I mean, it was good.
Yeah, it's good seeing the guy have one last hurrah,
It was, aye.
even if it was a bit unrealistic.
Yeah.
Well, see, to be fair, right? It's unrealistic, but if there's a 60-plus-year-old guy you want to be doing it, it's this guy. I couldn't
100%.
think. I mean, so from that perspective, like,
It's alright. I mean, you look at Sylvester Stallone, Bruce
it
Willis,
batter me.
Arnold.
Current day.
All these guys can. I know. I mean, fuck that. You look at this guy when I mean, fucking Sylvester Stallone at 73 with Batter Antifa 20 on 1. I mean, that's what it is. Up next we have
Rocky 3.
I pity the fool, sucker.
So this one's pretty weird. You got Mickey dies.
Why is Rocky like wearing like the yellow raincoat that the guy wears in it?
Actually, that's a good fucking question. Actually, why is he wearing that?
Was that his, all I can remember is him sitting there, and it's like the tears dripping off his nose, but he looks like Pennywise.
Aye, when Mickey's laying there dead. So basically, during the movie, Apollo, Clubber Lang keeps calling it Rocky, and Rocky wants to fight him, but Mickey is kind of like reluctant. And then Mickey kind of lets slip that he's been handpicking Rocky's fights to try and protect them. Rocky takes it bad. Mickey tells him that he's been fighting good fighters, but he's not been fighting the best fighters.
This guy, the guy with the mohawk.
This guy's a killer.
Is he hanging for?
If you want to fight him, you can fight him without
This guy main event at Mania.
Exactly.
And then fucking starred in this.
No bad, is it?
Mr. T was pretty good, like.
And Mr. T was fun.
And Hulk Hogan was in this.
Hulk Hogan as well. Thunderlips.
I completely fucking forgot about that.
Fucking Thunderlips.
Yeah, hold on. I thought he was handpicking his opponents. Fucking pretty shafted him there.
Well, it was a fake fight, mate, wrestling.
I know.
So then Rocky, basically, Mickey has a heart attack. I think he gets pushed by Clubber Lang. Rocky, not really, obviously, fucking mind frame correct. Goes in the fight, gets battered in round 2, gets knocked out clean, goes backstage. Mickey asks him, which round did it end in? And Rocky says round 2, and I think Mickey thought Rocky won. That's what I took from the movie. Maybe I've been wrong all this years, but I think Mickey thought Rocky won. No?
Did he?
I thought he did. Is that not what you got from it? And Rocky,
No.
Rocky didn't want to. Rocky didn't want to tell him he got smashed. He's like, no, because he says, "We did it, kid."
Oh yeah, true. Like actually,
You know what I mean?
yeah. I mean, you wouldn't say that.
Well, what else? If it was Mickey not being like, "I told you, Rock, he's a killer. He's a killer. He's a machine." You
He's
know?
a jobber. You beat him inside 2 rounds.
You know what I mean?
What
Like,
it boils down to indecisive rounds.
but both rounds were pretty decisive, and Clubber Lang won them both. Well, actually, Rocky did. Fucking Rocky came out swinging in the first round, but just didn't really do much. Didn't work, huh? And then Rocky obviously gets trained. I mean, Apollo Creed comes back and trains
They're
Rocky.
running along the beach.
What's the matter with you? I mean, there's so many memorable quotes. That's what I mean. Like, see,
And then even at the end, you've got them punching each other and it freezes.
I mean, you've got there's so many. You got fucking Apollo like shouting him. What is the matter with you, Rock?
Dwayne.
And then you've got bloody thingy, Adrian giving him abuse on the beach, and then he says that he's scared, and then basically he gets trained mayor, and he goes in and he kind
Statues on field.
of he kind of taunts Clubber Lang, and Clubber Lang basically uses up all his energy and gets gassed out, and Rocky finishes him like in I think it's the 3rd round.
Good.
4th round, something like that. And then Rocky retains, and it turns out Apollo Creed wanted a favour once he helped Rock beat Clubber Lang, and then it turns out it's an exhibition, so Apollo Creed wants one more match he wants with Rocky Balboa, because they had one draw, and they had, obviously, that one that Rocky won, so Creed wants one more opportunity, and then at the end, you know, they both punch, and it frees, and then, I mean, that's a fucking ending, you know what I mean? Not Terminator 3, where 2 fucking jobbers are sitting in a bunker, and you see some fucking flying
Lights.
Skynets coming in, you know what I mean?
But
Overall, though, I don't think it's as epic as the first 2, even though I think it's great. Now, it's either I'd probably maybe put it in A, either A or bottom of epic.
yeah, because I'd say at the first 4 it's the worst. So I mean, the worst makes it sound like it's shit. Top of A.
I just feel a bit harsh, like only putting it 1 grade above fucking Balboa. I'd be lying though if I said it was epic.
Aye, so maybe Balboa's a C.
Could be a fucking C. Like,
We'll see at the end, right? Into Creed.
see, I think I've actually overrated Balboa. I think I would put Balboa C because I think I'll explain it in a minute. Right, Creed.
We'll just explain it now. We've got all night.
No, cause I think there's a movie further on this list that I'd put as a B that I think is a bit better than Balboa.
The
5th. So up next, Creed. Basically, it's Rocky, Adonis Creed, Apollo's son, asks Rocky to train him. Kind of guilt trips him, trying to say, "Look,
There's cancer on this one as well.
yeah, he beats it though. Just like, I mean, at least Balboa, he's not like fucking Steven Seagal. He doesn't mind losing fights. Imagine if Steven Seagal made Rocky.
Hasn't he had cancer? He's fucking
There'd be,
cut it out of him.
There'd have been no draw in the first fight with Apollo. There'd have been no going 50-50 with Spider Rico in some fucking gym.
Running up the beach, he would have fucking took off.
There'd have been no threatening to break some guy's thumbs for no pain. He'd have just karate chopped his thumbs right off. He'd have probably gave fucking Creed a rematch and sparked him out in the first 10 seconds of round
And
one.
Drago would never had to go to fucking Russia. Instead of throwing the towel in for Apollo, he jumped in. Fucking sent him back to Russia with an uppercut.
He'd have beat the fucking whole Russian army. Fucking end at communism, like with his fucking palms, his
Broke down the
chops.
Berlin Wall with his fucking bare hands.
Right in the fucking middle. Anyway, my point is, right, fucking Steven Seagal's an egotistical nut job that...
He thought he was a lot better. I mean, he thinks he's fucking god tier, and he's just not.
I mean, he's not. He did a couple of decent movies, then he was straight to fucking DVD. So, I mean, that sums up his
We're
career.
talking about straight to DVD, Creed.
Right, Creed. So Rocky ends up training him. And Tony Bellew's in this again. I thought Tony Bellew actually was good in this film.
I think he's actually got a bit. Yeah,
I thought he was better than Mason Dixon. For sure.
Yeah, he's got personality, man.
The only thing is, fucking Tony Bellew's not heavyweight.
No.
I mean, he does look small when you compare him to like Tommy Gunn. But I mean, I thought Tony Bellew was pretty good in this film, and then
Apart from Rocky, everyone's dead in this, aren't they? Like,
Paulie's dead.
what about Apollo's wife? She'll be dead. So she wouldn't even be in it.
No, she's in the second one,
Oh, well, there you go then.
but she's not in the first one. I think it's weird.
That is
Or she's in the first one, not in the second. I think she's in the second one, but not in the first one. I think she's in the first one, but on phone call,
Alright.
but doesn't actually appear.
So there's two left.
So anyway, he goes and fights fucking Tony Bellew, and I think he gets a draw
Which is not bad.
because the Tony Bellew guy was undefeated. I think this was the last fight. It was for the title. What it was, I think Tony Bellew was going to win, but it was like the last round, and it was like he knocks him down, and basically if Adonis gets up, he loses by decision, and if he doesn't get up, he loses by knockout, and he gets up. I think that's how it ends. I can't really remember. It was decent. Definitely not shit. I'd probably put it below Balboa in the C category. But at the same time, I mean, what do you think?
Yeah, I don't know. Like, see with movies, I just think they get worse now year by year.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not saying if this came out in 2005, it would have been better than 6, but
it's not even the fact that it's cost Rock, it's cost Sylvester Stallone's not the actual fighter. See if this came out in 2006 or 2005 and Balboa came out when this came out, I'd have probably preferred Creed. I just think movies,
and it's not because Stallone would have been 70 and not 60.
I just think movies get worse generally.
And talk about movies getting worse. Do they get worse with Creed 2? But Ivan Drago's in it.
What do you think?
See, I mean, they're still kind of pushing the Cold War thing here, and we're like 34 years past the sell-by date.
Yeah.
Like why they made it out that like he's been training up his son in this nuclear warfare, and that Drago was disgraced, and that he's been undercover for 34 years, and he's going to use his son to get back in the game. Which to me, you suffered a defeat by Rocky, and you kind of turned on the Russian people, but that wasn't your boxing career over.
See, watching this, I think you do feel sad for Ivan Drago.
Yeah, like Rocky just fucking buried him.
Yeah, I do feel sad for Drago watching this, and then it's kind of like at least his son kind of sees that and kind of like sticks up for his dad, which is kind of cool. Then obviously Ivan Drago's son, what's his name again? The fact that you don't know him,
Victor.
Victor Drago, I think. But see the fact that you don't really know his name, it kind of explains.
This movie is more about Rocky and Drago meeting one on one again.
Like, see the trailer. I think I was more hyped to be watching this film than I was Creed 1.
And it's because of Drago Rocky.
But I actually think Creed 1 was better than Creed 2.
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong, because I loved the Rocky and Drago scenes, but I don't think there was enough of them.
But again, they need to put the movie over without those two.
They can't just fucking... No,
if this ain't WWE, like, you need to...
you can't just keep bringing back Taker when he's, like, fucking half dead. So, Victor Drago wins the first fight in devastating fashion, but he hits Adonis with an illegal manoeuvre, so it's kind of like thrown out and it doesn't count. And then Adonis goes to Russia to fight Victor, and he's getting battered. I think he's like broken ribs and all that shit, but he keeps fighting back, and he ends up battering Victor, and then Ivan Drago throws in the towel to save his son, which Rocky probably should have done in Rocky 4 to save.
Wait, is there a point where this Adonis guy calls out Rocky for that?
I think he does in the first one. I think he kind of guilt strips him into training him. He's like, "You killed my dad. Thanks to you."
What a dickhead move! Like,
I know. I think he kind of says to him, "Look, you kind of owe me one, because my dad's not here because of you." I'm pretty sure he says something similar to those lines.
But he wasn't there. He wasn't there.
I mean, Rocky wanted to throw in the tail. Fucking Apollo told him not to.
I know.
And he couldn't.
He was
like
sitting there with the Gucci hoodie on, looking like a tough man. I was like, I'm not throwing it in.
I know. Fuck me. But you got Duke. Throw the damn towel! Throw the damn
His
towel!
moustache
Fucking
coming off his lip.
More slabbers than fucking Jake coming out his mouth. Throw the damn towel! I mean, to see these.
Wait, hold on. Why couldn't he? If he really wanted to, he could have ran over the Rock and threw the fucking tile in.
Kano just jumped in and fucking barred.
Fucking took his white hoodie off. Fucking.
Down.
Anyway, though, we'll put it in here.
But again, not a bad movie
No.
at all. I mean, enjoyable considering it was brought in like 2018. Would I watch it again? Yeah, but it's probably the worst one, I think, in my opinion. What would you think? Do you think it's where would you put it? It doesn't have to be the me show.
I would agree. But I think we're going to disagree later on.
I was a lot more excited to see this film than I was Creed 1, but I thought I do think.
I think it was. I just think Creed 2 is more depressing than what it really should have been.
Depressing, that's him.
Like you say about Drago.
Yeah.
I just don't. I think would he really go into hiding and all, big Russian guy? Because I mean, maybe I know we're getting political here, but maybe when like the USR disbanded, he could have come back into boxing or something. I don't know.
I would have liked to seen like a flashback or something. I was supposed to believe when Rocky beat him, that was it. He just fought.
Because I know like you could say they all turned on him.
But let's be honest, in a rematch, he broke Rocky. That in a rematch, he'd have fucking ended Rocky and
exactly
round. And who would have beat him? I mean, who's that fucking black guy that got the belt when Rocky retired?
Exactly.
Oh, what was his name? The guy that Tommy Gunn beat.
What?
He was Pish, but you Don King or what the guy was.
Well, that moves us right into the fifth one.
Oh no, but who was it?
I can't
remember. He's talking him up as if he's the man.
Aye, and he's Pish.
The black guy, and then Tommy Gunn sparks him out in one round. Oh, what was it? So fuck.
Was it something Miller?
And then he's on about Tommy Gunn beating nobody, and he's like, "Oh, he had a bad night, but he's a good fighter."
Deontay Wilder.
I forget his name. That's gonna piss me off. But anyway, you know who I'm on about. Basically, the guy became world champ because Rocky couldn't fight anymore.
Yeah, that's bullshit. I mean, Rocky defeats the big man.
What I know, and then some wee fucking
guy who
jobber never beat anybody in his life.
I mean, everything gets repossessed from them.
What I know, because of Paulie prick. What should have happened is if Rocky couldn't fight anymore, it should have been Drago versus the Bomb, and you know there would have been a funeral happening. But so pretty much.
And then the whole fight in this is them brawling at the end.
Are we actually on to Rocky 5 now?
Yes,
I thought we were discussing some
on
other
the Rocky 5.
Okay, Rocky 5.
We're talking about Rocky 5 about 2 minutes.
I know, but I thought I was bringing up what happened to Drago at the end of Creed 2. I didn't know we'd actually moved on to Rocky 5.
Oh, we're it.
So basically, Rocky 5 kind of starts with you got Rocky returning from Russia. Then you've got it's Don King, isn't it? Is the guy basically playing Don King?
Yes, I know who you're talking about. Yes.
What's his name?
I can't remember.
But he's fucking.
He gets handed the belt,
and he chat because he's at the airport not the airport, but when Rocky gets out the plane, he's there and he says, "Right, you have to fight this guy." Rocky's just went fucking 15 rounds with Ivan Drago, and he wants to fight. He wants Rocky to fight.
Like, where's the whole thing? Where's the whole time limit?
You know what I mean, he wants them to fight, and then Rocky goes like into the changing room. I think you see, and he's like can't stop his fists or fucking hands are shaking. He's obviously.
No, so how long is it actually based after the fourth one? He just gets back from Russia, so we're assuming a couple of days here.
Yeah, not.
So how's it fair for him to get put into a fight against some guy?
Yeah.
See, that's a bit retarded.
It's not. It doesn't. No, he doesn't. It's not. He doesn't lose because he refuses to fight him. He can't fight. He's.
Yeah, I know. He doesn't
get medically cleared.
Yeah, but that's my point. Aye, but is there a time skip?
Oh, obviously there is. Like when the movie starts. Obviously, when the movie starts, it's like kind of just after the Russia offense. but then there will be like a time skip somewhere. It's not like Tommy Gunn meets Rocky like a week after Rocky fought Drago.
Oh yes, yeah.
Because I mean, Rocky wouldn't have been out helping him train; he'd have been lying in bed, fucking.
And then in this,
crippled.
he kind of like neglects his own son for Tommy Gunn, doesn't he?
Yeah, and then his son's getting bullied and shit like this, which kind of I don't know. Maybe that's why. But I see Rocky's son in the future films like a fucking arsehole. But yeah,
he's like the rich guy, isn't he? He owns the.
Yeah, he owns like he works.
And then he dies in real life. So.
Fuck, did he?
Aye, he's dead.
Fucking hell. Fuck, that was Stallone's actual son, wasn't it?
Aye, he's dead.
That's mental. That's probably why he was in Creed 2. or Creed 1. So and then Rocky trains Tommy Morrison, Tommy Gunn. Tommy Gunn wins, and then he's doing the, like, fucking Rocky's doing the punching along with him. When he's in his title fight, Rocky's in the basement, you know, punching along, punch by punch, and then Tommy Gunn's like, there's one guy that made all this happen, and I want to thank him. And Rocky's like smiling.
It's me. It's gonna be me.
And he's like Duke Washington or whatever the guy's fucking name was. The big black
That's like the
promoter guy.
biggest heel turn of all time.
And then you see Rocky's face, like he's trying to pretend that he's not got it, like, but he's fucking acting. People say Sylvester Stallone can't act. What planet are they on?
But see, right, but back to the Rocky 6 dilemma. How does he get cleared in that, but not here?
I don't know.
Like, I could get maybe straight away, but why didn't he come back like a year after this?
Maybe they're saying it's trauma healed or whatever. I guess that could happen. Like, I don't know.
Oh, so what age would he be in 92 then when this came out? He'd be about 46, 47.
And Rocky 5?
Aye.
Fuck, I would say it'd be that. He wouldn't have fought Drago.
No, if Stallone's like 70 odds, well maybe not Stallone, but what would the Rocky character be?
In Rocky 5?
Aye. Early 40s.
At the absolute most, like 42 or something like that, 41.
Aye,
I'd have to suggest, like...
You do realise Stallone's about 74? So when...
Aye, but it's just... Rocky's not... Rocky's age ain't based on Stallone's age.
True, but... Alright, fair enough.
Where the hell are you going with that?
Aye, but would you say his age catches up to him when it gets to Balboa? So what year is Rocky 5 set in?
Not long after the fucking Ivan Drago thing.
So therefore it's not like you're going from 86 to 92, you're going from 86 to like 87.
Hey, but just because the movie was brought... If the movie was brought in 88, for example, it doesn't mean they're in 1988 in the Rocky universe.
Well, sorry, that's all I'm saying.
Do you know what I mean?
So what year is Rocky Balboa set in?
Oh, a lot later.
I know, but that's my point. Like, what is the actual official time scale?
Well, I don't know, but
Everyone's dead.
I'm pretty sure Rocky's 60, and he states he's 60. In Rocky 6, whereas in Rocky 4, there's no way he'd be into his 40s, because he wouldn't have beat fucking Drago.
Fair enough, right. But anyway, let's stop talking about decades.
But anyway, he beats Tommy Gunn, right, in a fucking street fight, and Duke's like, if you lose this, Tommy, you're finished. And he ends up losing it.
But why would he be finished?
Probably he got fucking...
Aye, but Rocky's the man.
I know.
It'd be like fucking...
I guess what he meant is by maybe if you lose this, no one's going to pay to see you fight Rocky in the ring because they know he's already fucking beat you.
Aye, but Rocky's never coming back.
True.
Hold on, right? But see, after the Drago Balboa fight, it should have been like, well, hold on, these two are up here, everyone else is down here.
Yeah, you just need to accept it.
Yeah.
I mean, just because Tommy Gunn can't beat Rocky doesn't mean he's not good. But
Anyway.
and then he's like, touch me and I'll sue you.
I'll touch you.
Touch me and I'll sue you.
Got
And
no
then
money.
you just see Rocky clenching his fist, fucking big and massive uppercut, and Duke fucking lands on the bonnet in the morning. He's like, sue me for what? And that's it. Train goes past in the background and it ends.
There's 2, there's 4, there's 6, there's B.
Aye, that's exactly where I was going to put it. Not as good as, nowhere near as good as the first 4, but a step above the rest, in my opinion.
Yeah, I think what doesn't help it is the fact Rocky's not actually in a match. But I think it's unique in a way, where he's not.
Right. Okay. And up next, we have
Rocky
4. Now, you said we were going to disagree.
I think it's the best.
It's my favourite, like, but I don't think it's the best. If that makes sense.
So where would you put it?
Basically, the full film's kind of like a fucking montage. Eh?
Aye, but to me, you get 2 massive fights in it. You get a bunch of cool action scene montages. You get the whole Cold War dynamic one. It's just the best.
I know at the press conferences as well.
The whole. I mean, he's injecting himself with steroids.
His tongue didn't pass through customs. I mean, see, hang about it. See how many. See, we're just doing this tier list. How many fucking quotes have we quoted? Like, how many memorable, epic quotes have we quoted?
You can't win, Rock.
And then you think of like Marvel. All these Marvel films. What's memorable? Name me a quote. Oh, see that time he punched Captain America and he went through the wall? Aye. What did they fucking do? See that time Ivan Drago punched fucking Apollo Creed and his head hit the mat at the same time as Rocky's towel hit the floor? That was
what
fucking...
happens if he dropped it and it hit off the ring apron? Would that account as throwing the towel in?
And it was like hanging on. Like a Royal Rumble, the fucking towel's hanging on for
I
elimination.
must break you.
Put it top if you want. It's my favourite. I would have probably put it between 1 and 2, but
no, but I'm willing to bet that if like the first one had the production value of the fourth one, it probably would have been better.
yeah.
But I think all the dynamics, it's the best.
Yeah, I'm not going to complain. Like
I get it's one massive montage, but it's not like the montages are pish.
He's cut. The Russia's cut. It's a bad cut.
And then you've got like the whole like Hings flashing about like a SpongeBob episode, which is like 15, 12. And he's driving his Lamborghini, thinking about Apollo.
Dun, 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 dun,
With his sunglasses
I
on.
fucking Rocky 4. It's the best, isn't it? Like, fucking...
No, because the first three ones is all about character development.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? The fourth one couldn't. It had the...
Yeah, it's fucking...
Because of half the movies fucking... I mean, in the burning heart. And then they land in Russia. I mean, the snow's coming in. It's the fucking best by a mile.
They're all looking at Rocky as if they hate him.
I know.
And they're fucking driving cars with like fucking spikes in the tyres. Or chains to get fucking traction on the fucking snow. And Rocky's out and some guy falls off a horse and Rocky's like, helps the horse.
Climbs the mountain.
If we can change, then we all can change.
Yeah, Paul.
But that's one thing I will.
If I could change and be anyone, Rock, I don't want to be you, man. You're all hard.
That's one nitpick I've got. It's not like the whole of Russia would turn on Drago because Rocky is battering him and they think that he's the good guy.
Yeah, but anything they'd probably start booing and be like, come on to that. Yeah.
But I guess you could say they're astonished that this massive steroid freak is getting beat by the plucky American.
Aye. And then I think even, see, to me, that it's iconic, even Drago speaking in Russian about how this man's not human. He's made of iron,
Platinum.
and it's just it's just subtitles basically. But to me, that's fucking epic.
Yes.
No, so you've got.
Dead.
No, I mean it's weird, like because I mean it starts off, like everyone's so fucking confident, and they all think Rocky's gonna fucking die. He's not gonna make it at round 1, and like all the Russians are confident, and then even after round 1, it's like, even like after round 1, it's like, even though fucking Drago absolutely killed him, it's like the Russian corner is like, what's wrong? This American, he's weak. And fucking Duke saying to Rocky, you're doing well, and he's been absolutely fucking pummeled. Then at the end of round 2, when Rocky got that bit of offense in, it's like Drago's in like disbelief. It's like, this guy's fucking not human. He's made of iron.
Iron bars.
You see, he's bleed. He's not a machine. He's a man.
He's a big man.
That's a fucking epic line as well.
He's a big man.
Do you know what I mean?
He's a beautiful guy.
See that bit there? You see, you heard him. He's not a machine. That reminds me of a Terminator, Predator, a wee bit. If it bleeds,
we're going to rank the Predator movies next.
Maybe that. Well,
I'm too old for this shit.
But anyway, there you go, guys. That is our rankings, and so that's it. Basically, in order, we've got Rocky 4, Rocky 1, and Rocky 2 in epic. Rocky 3 in the just below epic category. Then in B, it's Rocky 5. And in category C, it's Rocky Balboa, Creed 1, and Creed 2. It is what it is. Yeah, so basically that's it. If you disagree, then let us know
check
down
out the
below.
next one.
A lot of people think 4's terrible, and a lot of people think... I don't know how you can think 4's terrible. I don't.
Fucking retards. On what planet?
I can see why you think 5's terrible. But I don't think 5 is terrible, but I can see why you think 5's terrible.
Terrible's the wrong word.
Yeah.
It's
anyway,
not like Terminator Salvation.
No.
I mean, nothing's like that.
Anyway, let us know what you think. What's your favourite Rocky down below? What's your least favourite Rocky? Let us know. And until next time, Peace.
Peace.